Representatives. But the midterms are fast approaching and many races are now in a dead heat. Our next guest says 3 specific House races could be the deciding factor for who takes control of the House of Representatives. Here with more, pollster Justin Wallin. Justin, thanks for being here this morning. So you've picked 3 that you think are indicative of larger trends, and we'll break them down here. The first one is California's 39th congressional district. Young Kim, a Republican, running against Gil Cisneros, a Democrat. Break down this race for us.
Right, so this is one of those races in traditionally conservative Orange County, Southern California. That seat was won by Hillary Clinton, so it was largely seen as a very, very good opportunity for Democrats. The DCCC has poured a ton of money, as has its Republican counterpart. But lottery winner Gil Cisneros at this point has faced serious Me Too allegations, is being pummeled in the race. And I think in this one, gravity goes Republican, even though polls are very close. There's no way to mathematically tell who's going to win it. I think it ends up going to Young, the Republican. And
in this case, that is an open seat. But the next 2 we're going to talk about are held by Republican incumbents, as many of these swing districts are in the House of Representatives. The first is Texas' 23rd district. Will Hurd is a veteran, currently polling ahead, sizably ahead, 53% to Gina Ortiz-Jones, 38%. But this has always been a swing district. And what are you looking at in this district?
Right, and that's why I chose it, because largely it has always been a swing district. The one constant about the 23rd is it's a swing district. So it tends to reflect the broader temperament of America. In this case, there's a significant, solid lead by the Republican who won re-election in the last cycle by just 2%. I think this is not only indicative of Texas specifically, but America broadly, that this large blue wave is not nearly going to be so big as it suggests.
And Will Hurd's a good candidate, so I mean, at some level, that really does matter.
Absolutely. Will Hurd identifies very much with the district, which is heavily Hispanic. He's identified issues and championed issues that reflect that district. He's a fantastic candidate.
Yep. The last one is in Iowa's 3rd congressional district. You got David Young, an incumbent Republican, at 41% right now, but Cindy Axne at 43%. So it's within the margin of error. But what do you think of this race?
Absolutely. So within the margin of error, mathematically, no way to tell, assuming the polls are reasonably reliable. This is one of those ones the Republican incumbent clearly is not very strong. You see that on the numbers. That incumbent has been called the accidental incumbent because won his party's nomination with less than 35%. This is so close to tell that I think on Election Day, if we see it start leaning Republican, it's going to be indicative of the broader Republican sentiment throughout the nation.
Justin, in that race, both candidates are sort of coming to the center and creating some distance from their parties or President Trump. Generally speaking, what's been more effective for House candidates? Embracing the president and his record, or trying to create independence?
Generally, it's been embracing the president. So that's another thing that's interesting about this race, is it's indicative, it'll be telling about that strategy versus going towards the center.
Yeah.
And I think the incumbent's weak numbers probably reflect the challenge with that strategy of going towards the center. Embracing the Trump president has been good.
Justin Wallin, thank you very much. Appreciate your time this morning. Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right, well, Democrats